All right, hey, this week in 1980s news. Look, and I'm really excited about this. We just mentioned when the season changes, I'm looking for horror stuff and other types of spooky things. And so I'm very excited to let you guys know that Salem's Lot will finally premiere. Now, I had to look it up because I know we spoke about this before. It turns out in February of this year, we discussed how the latest adaptation of Stephen King's 1975 horror novel, which was in the can as of 2021, in February, we speculated that it may never see the light of day. There was no indication that it was ever going to come out because there was a theatrical release that was planned for September of 2022.
Okay.
And then Warner Brothers pushed it to the spring of 2023, and they were talking about just going streaming. And then they took it off of their official schedule altogether without any clarification. And at that time, we chatted about how Stephen King himself took to social media to call out the studio for having no apparent plans to release the movie. And he said, quote, "Between you and me, Twitter, I've seen the new Salem's Lot, and it's quite good. Not sure why WB is holding back. Not like it's embarrassing or anything. Who knows? I just write the fucking things."
I remember us talking about that. And before you told us all that,
Yeah.
I was about to ask, is this a Warner Brothers production?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That added to our nervousness about
standard operation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or uncertainty about it. Well, the long-awaited film will finally be available on Max, so it is going straight to streaming. But we'll be able to see it in time, or those who have a subscription, of course, in time for Halloween. And Warner Brothers has released a trailer for it, and I'm going to share it with you right now for you folks watching.
And before the show, Kat said, "Do we have to watch this trailer?"
Yeah.
Are you going to make us watch it?
So, yeah, when I tried to watch it earlier, and I was in a setting where I couldn't see it very well because it was so dark, and I just couldn't make it out. And then I was like, darn it, I'm going to have to try to watch it in better lighting.
Okay. So
because I could hear that it was, unpleasant. Unpleasant things were happening.
Okay. Well, here you go. Lucky you then. So you should want to see it and do want to see it. All right. Well, here it is.
Okay.
I've always written stories about things that are so terrible. You'll run away until your brain won't remember.
So why did you come back?
I'm here for research.
What exactly, though, are you researching?
I can see you lying back in your satin dress.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the lot recently?
Don't confess. Sundown, you're back.
There are some folks who had some kind of unusual experiences.
I'm so worried.
They used to tell us stories about this place. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into here.
Annie, where are you? Answer me.
This is not a disease you can catch.
You better take care.
Let me in.
If we don't fight back, they'll come for us eventually.
Things have gone bad in the lot now.
It's not safe!
Never look away.
Sundown, you better take care. If I find you've been creeping round my back step.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, Kat, so
Nope.
you survived it. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I survived.
No, not
the
interested.
trailer. No.
I'm very
It
excited
looks well
about
put
it.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks well put together, and yet I feel like this trailer requires you to know what Salem's Lot is before you come in. Because if you don't know anything about the book or the previous film, it doesn't really tell you what's going on. There's creepy stuff happening.
Yeah, but isn't that okay? I mean, isn't it? I think
I'm not upset with that necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It shows you it's creepy, scary stuff. Are people really dead? So you start wondering, oh, well, is it zombies? Is it vampires? What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you have to know that coming in, or this is going to make you go, what's it about exactly? Just spooky.
Can you tell me? I did not read it. I don't know about it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, gotta see it.
Gotta watch it, Kat.
All right, I'll tell you what it's about. Okay, so look, it's set in the 1970s. And by the way, I guess before we talk about the plot, I guess, or this, I don't know that I agree with the music choice on this. So this is Gordon Light's Sundown from 1974, I think, 72, something like that. And the show was set, I think, in around 1975, which is when the book came out. You can tell it's set in the 1970s. But I don't know that I agree with the song. They chose it because the lyrics are sundown, you better take care. I mean, okay, what? I mean, it reminds me how, but look, the other visuals of the trailer are so powerful and strong, I think, and the filmmaking looks so good that it's not as consequential to me, and the song is not throughout it. But there's this trend of taking up a popular song and changing it a little bit to make it seem spooky or interesting, and it's not. You can't just slap any song on there. Now, this one's not too bad. But I was just thinking, if you guys saw the Minecraft trailer for Minecraft.
Oh, I did.
I did, yeah.
Wait, what did they use? I can't remember.
There's a lot of issues with it, that trailer.
Oh, no. Well, I saw it with you
guys. The music didn't
actually
register as in the top 10 problems I saw.
But I think the music is a big one. They use the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, any child interested in Minecraft doesn't know what the hell that song is. They have no emotional connection to it. Yeah. And they probably chose it because this idea you're going on some kind of adventure. There's got to be a million songs better than that, and certainly ones that the demographic. And again, you watch that Minecraft trailer. I'm not sure who that movie's for. I don't think they know. They started out probably one way, and then by the end they're like, "What did we make? I don't know, but we can't go back. Just put it out."
It's like an Emoji Movie look. I'm like, was there a committee that oversaw this at any point and went, well, these aren't lining up. These you're right. Yeah. As I watched it, I'm like, well, I don't think kids are going to like it because it's too modern-y looking. I don't think adults are going to like it because it's too kiddie looking. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do think it's trying to appeal to the adults that will be taking the children or watching it with the children.
ones
who have to pay for the ticket.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be Beatles in it.
Karen likes the song. She says it's always sounded kind of creepy. Good use of it here. Again, I get it. It's definitely more effective than the Minecraft thing I was just lamenting.
Yeah, I agree with Karen. I think it is appropriate for this trailer, and I like how they did it. And in fact, when it got muted, like it was like muffled under a pillow for a moment. I thought that was really cool.
That creeped me out.
Song, but I like that.
Yeah, that when it changed, that actually creeped me out. Yeah,
that's good. I like when they do that. Yeah. Brandon says looks a lot more entertaining than the original Salem's Lot. The original didn't do much for me. Yeah.
Oh,
I agree. Yeah. And Glenn says, I know nothing of the past stuff, have no idea what was going on there besides spooky. Okay, so here's what's going on. So it's set in 1970s, as I mentioned, and it's the latest trip to the lot that follows author Ben Mears, who's haunted by an incident from his childhood. He returns to his hometown of Jerusalem's Lot in search of inspiration for his next book, only to discover the town is being preyed upon by a bloodthirsty vampire and his loyal servant. The cast includes a number of actors, most of whom I don't know. But I did recognize these names. Lewis Pullman, who's Bill Pullman's son, who we saw in the trailer there. He seems to be playing the author. Alfred Woodard and William Sadler. I don't think we saw Sadler, but maybe he's
see him in there.
Maybe he's the vampire, right? He'd be a good vampire.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah, because he's unmistakable. You'd have picked him out of the trailer.
You put some makeup on it? Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Oh, I hope he is.
Yeah. And it was written and directed by Gary Dauberman, who also wrote and directed Annabelle Comes Home, which was his feature debut.
And I want to point out, it says from the Conjuring universe. He's not responsible for the good films in the Conjuring universe, but the Annabelle film in the Conjuring universe. Because the trailer calls out, from the maker of films in the Conjuring universe. Well, yeah. And realistically, Annabelle Comes Home may be the best of the Annabelle films, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, I could never get through an Annabelle film. I tried watching the first one. I was like, whatever. I feel like I've seen this already, and I just stopped watching.
Yeah, that was very different and good. If you want to watch one, that's the one to watch. But if you have time to watch it, watch one of the Conjuring films. Much better.
Oh yeah, I've seen all of those. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm excited to check it out, and the good news is it will premiere on Max, as I mentioned, on October 3rd. So real soon.
Yes.